Chris Mackowski of Emerging Civil War. I'm in downtown Franklin in front of the Williamson County Courthouse here in the Franklin Town Square next to the brand new United States Colored Troop Monument. This monument was raised in the fall of 2021 after a $150,000 fundraising effort by a group of local concerned citizens calling themselves the Fuller Story. And their idea was to tell a fuller story of the Civil War here in Franklin. This monument was sculpted by a Tennessee native by the name of Joe Howard, put on a base by Vince Baker. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. And its position here in downtown Franklin puts it directly across from the center of Town Square. You can see there's the Confederate monument flanked by 4 cannons on all 4 corners. And for a long time, that was the story of the Civil War here in Franklin. And of course, battlefield reclamation has increased that story and some of the historic houses in the area and down at Spring Hill. So just a tremendous amount of Civil War history here. But this was an untold part of that story for a long time. Some 300 men from Williamson County went and joined the United States Colored Troops, many of whom were involved in the Battle of Nashville that took place in December of 1864. And many of those men actually came back here after the war to settle. So we've got a great compelling story here of the United States Colored Troops, and putting this monument here is really kind of a neat way to engage that story. And it's one of the things I like about this monument. You can see here, it's street level. It's not up on some big tall pedestal or plinth. It allows us to walk up to it, engage, look at it, study it, appreciate it. One of the things I like most about it are the shackles that are on the ground here on this stump by the soldier's feet as he is getting ready to propel himself into action. Behind the monument there is an interpretive wayside, one of several here in downtown that really sort of offers context to help tell that fuller story I mentioned a second ago. Included here is the story of a Private James Moore of the 111th U.S.C.T, who the statue could be based on. Moore was actually captured by Nathan Bedford Forrest's men and sold back into slavery, where he was sent down to Mobile, Alabama to work on Confederate defenses. It wasn't until May of '65 before he and his comrades were rescued by federal troops coming in there after the surrender of the Confederate forces in Mobile Bay. There's a certain dynamism to this statue that invites closer scrutiny, closer appreciation, and as I said, engagement. So it's been kind of interesting to watch this story unfold here in Franklin over the last several months, and when this was unveiled in the fall, it did so to much fanfare, and it's really cool to be here myself to appreciate and enjoy this statue in person. Here in Franklin, Tennessee, by the United States Colored Troops statue, I'm Chris Mackowski. We'll see you online and on the battlefield.